Spoiler alert for these 20 anime we're about to talk about in this video. If you want to watch it, watch. If you don't, then click off. Appreciate you coming through. Yo, what's good for again? We're back again for another anime tier list. I'm joined with my guy Looney in the building. So basically, this anime tier list is going to be about the survivability you have in an anime, and we're going to have the character be a background character in the show. So the tiers are heaven, enjoyable, livable, suffering, instant death. They're pretty self-explanatory. Heaven, you know, is pretty great. Enjoyable being pleasant. Livable, you can do like day-to-day life. Suffering, yeah, you don't know if you're gonna live tomorrow. And instant death is literally instant death. So let's get right into it. So we got Attack on Titan first. Where are you putting this, Mr. Looney?
Suffering.
And why would we want to put this in suffering?
Well, you don't know when the Titans are coming. They attack randomly, so you know prepared.
They try to push them towards the center of the city sometimes, but
yeah.
All right, next we got the Baki man. I feel like personally,
That's enjoyable.
I think it's livable, but it's all I wouldn't say
Livable
enjoyable.
how?
Because it's like it's casual. It's not really like, I say it's the most similar to our world. But I say not enjoyable only because, you know, like if Yujiro Hama kind of pulls up on you, like you kind of have to do basically anything that man says or just die for it. So it's kind of weird.
That is true.
Kind of got superhuman guys out here freaking climbing walls with their fingertips, and Baki able to.
They got cake.
Yeah, so it's like, it's kind of crazy. I think it's, when I say livable, so you know, you could live in it casually. It's not really too bad as long as you avoid the BS. But I mean,
right, just stay in your own lane. Don't mess with them. You'll be all right.
So this one I want to give to you.
Bleach.
The bleach.
Honestly, I say Bleach is livable too.
I agree. Feel like what they're called Shinigami. They do try to maintain balance.
They don't really mess with you. They don't mess with people because people can't see them at all.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a ghost. Their purpose is to do balance.
If you're just a regular human in that world, you should be all right.
This next one though, this is kind of death. Chainsaw man. I don't even know how people's lifestyles would really be lived in this. Like, you're kind of sad.
Right. Suffering is good, honestly. It wouldn't be instant death.
Yeah, I wouldn't say death, but it's death in a way of like you're literally seeing death all the time. So it's.
The reason demons exist in that world is because they appear depending on like how scared, like a fear of of the humans. If people weren't scared of anything, honestly, everything should be all right. Yeah.
Suffering is definitely decent, but would it be competing with
Demon Slayer?
Attack on Titan? I don't know.
Honestly, not competing with Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is definitely in front.
The Demon Slayer.
Lovable.
A little more lovable than actually nah. Hold up. I gotta remember. They really do be dying. I ain't gonna lie, depend though. Yeah. They really do be getting kidnapped and freaking just killed.
Honestly, just Demon Slayer, just stay in your house, bro, until the daytime, bro. You'll be alright.
Anyways, I think for Dr. Stone, if we off the premises of you just being revived as a background character, it's pretty livable. It might be actually enjoyable since it's like pretty chill. You don't really gotta worry about nobody trying to kill you, I guess.
Honestly, I say if you just stay on everyone's good side, you should be all right.
Yeah, I think most characters, if you're really weak, you're not gonna try to go out your way to make a fight.
Yeah.
You're just gonna try to be useful. This is weird. I ain't gonna lie, I've watched Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, I'm not sure.
Fake. So I feel like if you're oblivious,
actually,
you're cool, but they really be destroying the world casually, but like they don't know it.
I say
it's really fake.
Don't get on. Actually,
they do be having fights too.
Right? Beers was literally out here going to different worlds, destroying it, just because you don't like the food. So honestly, suffering.
Yeah, I know they do remember some of those fights too, like, you know, like, what's her name? Bola, the you know, Vegeta's daughter. Basically,
okay. So Bola's canon.
Yeah, she is. But the thing was, basically, Piccolo picked her up from the school, and they just think it's very normal to have such superhuman strength now, since they see like the same fight every now and then, this and that. So it kind of lets me know they probably have seen like some of those crazy fights where a building just gets exploded. Goblin Slayer.
The start of episode 1, just seeing the women in the cave.
Yep, that's how I think it pretty much is overall. Because I think a lot of, mainly the main cast, have all suffered some type of trauma from fighting goblins, and they've seen a lot of bad stuff. So I'm gonna assume, since this is such a common occurrence, it probably robbed the villages a lot. So compared to a Titan eating you, which is extremely
Yeah,
terrifying.
especially if you're a female. If you're a female, you're cooked, basically.
Pretty much, yeah, because they're like dang near
If you get ahead of
prioritized.
you, Hunter, honestly, livable.
Yeah, we're talking about Chimera Arc, like in the NGL, how they were raiding those villages. Yeah, it's pretty much death. But we're talking about overall series, they do have a good amount of crime, but like, it's overall not too bad. Like, you could live in it indefinitely and maybe even thrive if you do the right thing. I put higher.
That's more livable than Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, just keep it there. I think that's good.
Now, Jujutsu Kaisen, I ain't gonna lie. Let's just assume we're in Japan. We can't go
JJK?
nowhere else. So,
If we're in Japan, we're cooked. I think that's because they're fighting everywhere.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you, dang, I think you're dying for it.
Yeah, because you remember the one episode when Maharaja came, he literally destroyed everything. They literally showed like clips of people in buildings getting like chopped up. Yeah, you're cooked.
Oh
You're
my
there.
god.
You have a low survivability. I would actually suffering probably.
I'd say
Is it
high
death?
suffering. Yeah, I mean, you would die if they had a war.
Yeah,
but
high
like,
suffering.
you're
You're 100% dead.
yeah, you're seeing stuff. Shoku Kaisen,
You are stuffing your face.
I am really eating.
Livable.
I
Honestly,
agree.
actually, yeah, livable.
They do got some power.
Those,
So actually, they
That's
do
true.
got
Like
monsters.
the thing that
yeah.
happened that teleported everybody.
I guess we
Yeah.
do assume like somewhere where he is at all times, like around those type areas. But then I'm thinking they do have monsters and they got gills for
They
those.
do, yeah.
So guess you have to be like a merchant or something.
Everyone knows a little bit of magic. I think everyone has like an adequate magic. It's survival. The livable is good.
My hero.
And they are here destroying cities too. Probably literally had the whole arc where they were putting everyone in like taking everyone to safe zones because of how dangerous everything was becoming.
I say
100%.
overall, if we balance it, you're kind of suffering because your house might get eviscerated the next day you come back home from work.
100%.
Naruto Shippuden.
What's that?
Let's just say we're in Konoha.
Oh, the Leaf Village.
Yeah, it's called Konoha. I just always remember because I played so many Naruto games. So.
And suffering. It literally got destroyed by pain, right? Or am I tripping?
No, it did. I think he literally had to revive everybody after that because Kakashi died too. One Piece. It does depend where you're at for real. There's so many islands.
Yeah.
But if we just, I assume if we lived on a random island, I think it would be very livable.
If it's a random island, it'll be livable.
Yeah. Only thing with living on a random island, if it's not protected by like a Yonko or just like a powerful pirate group, you might get raided by other pirates depending on they really want to try you or they just want to take your money. So that's always a risk. But for the most part, it'll at least be livable. They might not kill you.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, mid-livable is good. Even if you're on those islands, I don't think you'd get caught in crossfire. Everyone pretty much ran.
What is this? Oh yeah, One Punch now.
It depends on what island you're on. What is this
Sure.
One Punch?
One Punch. See, you're kind of good since Saitama's OP. But then they really do be destroying stuff as well, so it's like I be wondering. But then they do be evacuating. I'm gonna say
They
low
do
suffering
evacuate.
only because imagine like your house is getting destroyed every other like month. Like
I
everything
mean, but
do
like
be
livable
dying.
though. They do have alarms for when like when they get attacked though.
And I say low livable.
They have alarms. Yeah,
I
low
get that.
livable. They have
I'm thinking
alarms.
like mental health wise at that point. Cause your stuff is getting destroyed.
they-
7 deadly sins. I should be forgetting about background characters, but all I know is if a few commandments come back, you might be cooked.
They did a lot of fighting in cities though. I say suffering though. Yeah, they were destroying kingdoms and stuff too.
I think
That's
this is.
fine. Reincarnation.
I think it's enjoyable.
Enjoyable,
as
100%.
long as you get rescued by Rimuru. Anybody else, I don't know. I can't
That's
say.
it.
If it's like if it's like that, I think it's really calm. I think you can really actually.
Actually, no, I feel like it's enjoyable, not just because of the Rimuru, but like they don't really do a lot of fighting in cities. They do, or like kingdoms and stuff. Most of their stuff is outside, like in random areas.
Right. And
The only time I say it's not enjoyable is if you decide to piss off Rimuru.
yeah, you gotta get activated. Start seeing some souls. Start getting killed. Other than that,
Yeah, so enjoyable 100%.
now
What is this next one? Oh,
so
solo leveling. Levelable. Because it's dungeons. I know there was one episode where they escaped, but they pretty much had it like dealt with.
Yeah, I agree. Pretty calm.
It's like once in a blue moon that happens where the monsters and stuff escape and come out to their like the actual world.
Right. Have people a little scared for a second, but like false alarm at the last minute, so you're like having a cardiac
Yeah, not enjoyable then
attack.
because I said not enjoyable because you will have to make a living being one of those hunters.
Yeah.
Because I don't think any other job like in that anime makes as much money.
Tokyo Ghoul kind of reminds me of like right here.
Suffering. Yeah, because the ghouls
out.
come out during the night.
Oh yeah, it might be higher because they literally need human meat.
They literally need human meat,
they're literally killing. Am I tripping to make it the highest? Like that's literally the whole premise. Like you're a human, you're dead.
I feel like it's behind My Hero for sure.
The Vinland.
Last but not least, Vinland Saga. Honestly, enjoyable.
It got some fire terrain, but it is war. So
it is war, but like you don't have to be caught in the war.
What type of life do you think a background character would be living? What's an enjoyable life you think?
One of their like their village, just having fun, honestly, peaceful.
So future Jay, we're gonna move with that Mr Looney here. We're gonna move Vinland Saga to the end because realistically, Vinland Saga is cool, right? And yeah, if you got to Vinland, it might be a lot more peaceful and enjoyable. But if we balance it out as well, Vinland Saga is mainly about war. They're fighting and they're suffering. It's kind of a constant threat of like violence. So it's like, maybe not. So I'd say it's low livable, almost suffering if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. But it can also be enjoyable if you're trying to live like Thorfinn's dad. Yeah, let us know down below if y'all have any things y'all would change because I'm curious.
Alright, tell me if I'm wrong about any of my like statistics. I would love to know because I forgot about a lot of these animes.
But they're all good watches. If y'all haven't seen none of these, y'all need to watch all of them. They're pretty fun. Except Baki. Baki's kind of fake. It's okay if you like fighting.
Alright, we're not gonna hate on Baki. Baki's actually a good anime.
It is, but it's like, I don't know, it's fake. They be doing some interesting things, some questionable things like JoJo's. But I'm not gonna talk about that scene that Baki had with Mr. Olivia Biscuit inside of a jail cell. But I appreciate y'all coming out and drop 2,000 likes on the video and tell Looney that he should get his dreads cut off. Thank you.
If you ain't subscribed to JayFRL, what you doing, bro?